How to register for ROS, Revenue Online Service. To commence the ROS registration process, go to revenue.ie, select ROS, click on Register for ROS, where you will see the 3 registration steps. Step 1 is to apply for your ROS access number, RAN. Here you are asked what capacity you are applying under. You are also required to select the tax type that you are registered for and the associated registration number. Select Next. The person who downloads the ROS certificate in the first instance becomes the ROS administrator and has full privileges to access all ROS functions and records for that ROS account. Please enter the contact details of the ROS administrator on this screen. These details will be required to complete the ROS registration process, so it is important that the details are entered correctly. You will be required to verify your email address in the next step by entering a verification code. Select Next. When you receive the email with the verification code, please enter the verification code in the box on the screen and select Verify. You will then receive the above confirmation page. A ROS access number, RAN, will be posted to the business address on record. Select OK. To continue the ROS registration process, when you receive the RAN letter, go to our website, revenue.ie, and click on ROS. Click on Register for ROS and select Step 2, Apply for your digital certificate. Enter the RAN from the letter you received and select Next. Click on the drop-down box and select a tax type that you are registered for. Enter the tax registration number and select Next to proceed. A ROS system password is required to complete the registration process. Please choose your preferred method of receiving your ROS system password. Please select text or email. If you select text, please enter the mobile number that was used in Step 1 of the registration process. If you select email, please enter the email used in Step 1 of the registration process. Continue by selecting Next. Step 2 is now complete. When you receive your system password, click on the button I have my system password to proceed to Step 3 of the ROS registration process. To continue the ROS registration process, when you receive the system password text or email, click on I have my system password, or go to revenue.ie and click on Step 3, Download and Save your digital certificate. To proceed, you must agree to the ROS registration terms and conditions. Click on I accept to proceed with retrieving your digital certificate. Select the capacity that you are applying for your digital certificate under and choose a tax type that you are registered for from the drop-down menu. Enter the associated registration number and select Next. Enter the system password, which you have received by either email or text, and select Next. Please select 5 security questions and answers, and when completed, select Submit. The security questions and your contact details will be used so that you can obtain a new ROS digital certificate quickly if you forget your ROS password or the digital certificate is lost or expired. When you have completed your security questions, you are now ready to download your ROS digital certificate. You are required to create a certificate name. This name will appear on the ROS login screen and will help you to identify which certificate you want to log into ROS with if you have more than one account. Please create and confirm your ROS login password. Please ensure you can recall this password as you will require it to use ROS. The certificate will download and install. You will then see this prompt. Your ROS digital certificate has downloaded, but you must save it on your computer by selecting Save. If you see a message asking whether to open or save the file, select Save. This will download the digital certificate to your Downloads folder. Please ensure that you keep a copy of this downloaded certificate on your computer. You have now completed the final step of the ROS registration process and are ready to use ROS.